Hey guys, it's Thursday, May 28th, and you are almost to the end part of your week. It's been a super short week, and I hope that the skills have been super easy for you today. We're going to be doing the same thing we've been doing. We'll have a warm-up, and then we're going to review some third grade skills, all right? You've got this. Get out that paper and pencil. Let's get going. All right, for your warm-up, guys. Thursday's warm-up. Miss Flint shaded some parts of this poster. What fraction of the area of the poster is shaded? Miss Flint shaded some parts of this poster. What fractions of the area of the poster is shaded? All right, I'm going to give you about a minute and a half to solve it. Trying to find out what fraction of the area of the poster is shaded. All right, when I think about a fraction, guys, I remember that I have a total number of parts, and then the parts that I'm talking about, which in this case are these shaded parts. All right, so if I look for my total number of parts, I see 1 big, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 small, 5 total pieces. So will my bottom be fifths? It won't. And the reason is, hopefully you guys know, because in fractions, they have to be equal parts. If I have 1 big piece and 4 tiny pieces, are those equal parts? They are not. So we need to cut it to make it equal parts. So I would put a line here and a line here, and that makes it 4 pieces here and 4 pieces over here, so they're the exact same, which gives me a total of 8 parts. All right, but again, I need 8 total parts, but how many are shaded? Ooh, that reflection. This would be a shaded piece, this would be a shaded piece. 3, 4, 5, 6 total pieces would be shaded if I could cut that up. And you know what? We are going to cut that up so that you can see what I'm talking about. I will show you. Let me just make it new. We're going to go over here, make us a new day. Sure. And we will do this. So I see these pieces are not the same. So I'm going to extend this line and cut these in half. And they're not exact, but they would have been if I wasn't doing it with my fingers. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 shaded pieces out of the 6, 7, 8 total pieces. All right, 6 of them are shaded. But if I go back over here, I don't see something that has a 6 on the top and an 8 on the bottom. I see it reversed, but it doesn't matter. You can't just flip it. You can't just flip it and say, oh, that's the right answer. It doesn't work like that. Now this means I need to find an equivalent fraction. Remember though, A should be out because we're third graders and we know that we don't do fifths. So A is a no-go. B, 3 halves. All right, so that means, I don't know why my lighting looks so terrible right now, but That means in my whole that I have halves. It says 3 halves. Was that 3 halves? No, that was 2 halves. So I have to have halves again. Now I have 3 halves. But what is that equal to? More than 6/8. It's equal to 1 and 1/2. Because I've got 2 halves, which is 1 whole. And then I have 1/2 here. So 1 and 1/2. Okay. We have C, so that's not it, sorry. C, which is 3/4. So I need to see if 3/4 is going to be the same as 6/8. Oops. Guys, I'm really struggling. I'm drawing on this board today. 4ths and 8ths are besties. They both get cut into 4ths. Then the 8ths get cut up one more time. 3/4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6/8. Are those equivalent? I think so. And again, remember we already just know that 8/6 doesn't work. But if I tried to do it, 8/6, 6/8. 6 and 8s are not besties. 6 have that sneaky middle line. 8s have that real middle line. 6 get cut into thirds. And then the thirds get broken in half. 8s get cut in half. Then again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, but that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, my drawings are really bad today. But 8/6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6/6. That means I have to have more. Another 6. So sneaky middle line. Thirds, cut each of my thirds in half. So I had 6/6, 7/6, 8/6. 6/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That didn't even fill up the hole. So this filled up one hole. It had 6/6, which is 1 hole, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 6. So this is 1 and 2, 6. So that doesn't work. D is not it. The only correct answer was 3/4 and 6/8 were equivalent. All right. Complete each equation. So you will have today a problem similar to this on your practice. 14 plus m equals 19. So you need to figure out what m is. 14 plus m equals 19. Well, guys, remember when we're adding or subtracting, we can use our part whole that you learned in 2nd grade if you are missing a variable. Remember when we add, we get to a bigger number. That bigger number is our whole. Down here, these two numbers we added together to get to that whole. All right. These two parts are our smaller numbers, 14 and m. I don't know what m is, but I can subtract to go down to get to whatever this bigger number is. And I will subtract the two numbers I know. 19 minus 14 equals 5. So 14 plus 5 equals 19. All right. The next one, p divided by 3 equals 9. P divided by 3 equals 9. Again, guys, we have a missing variable, but in this case, we are dividing. What tool do we use to help us when we have a missing variable for division? We use our get triangle, G-E-T, and it helps us get our answer. When I am dividing, do I start off with everything that I'm sharing, or do I get all of them at the end? When I divide, where is my total? It's at the beginning. And in this case, we don't know it. So I have something split into 3 groups, and that gives me 9 in each. Sorry. Something split into 3 groups, and that gives me 9 in each. So what am I going to do to solve this? 3 times 9. 3 groups with 9 in each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 9 more is 18. Plus 9 more is maybe I don't know, so I need to count. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 divided by 3 equals 9. P equals 27. All right, erase the board. Whew. Because 20 plus 30 equals S plus 5. Again, guys, this is that balancing equation thing. 20 plus 30 equals S plus 5. Whatever this side is, that side also has to be. So 20 plus 30 is 50. So this side has to be the same as 50. S plus 5. What plus 5 gives me 50? S plus 5. Guys, again, if I don't know, I can switch it. S plus 5 equals 50. And again, we're adding, so what tool do I use? Part, whole. When I add 2 small parts together. S plus 5 to get my whole number. So I will do what's in between my 2 numbers, 50 minus 5, and that equals 45. So 20 plus 30 is the same as 45 plus 5. I balanced my equation. Shade the multiples of 5 on this part of the hundreds chart. Multiples of 5 are the numbers that can be multiplied, that when multiplied by 5 are the product. So, for example, 5 times 1, the product is 5. 5 times 2, the product is 10. These are the multiples of 5. 5 times 3, the product is 15. 5 times 4, the product is 20. 5 times 5, the product is 25. 5 times 6, the product is 30. 5 times 7, the product is 35. 5 times 8, the product is 40. 5 times 9, the product is 45. 5 times 10, the product is 50. So what patterns do I notice? All right, I noticed that every other multiple, so if I'm talking about this one, not that one, but this one, not that one, but this one, every other ended in a 5. Every other multiple ended in a 5. Or what if I didn't start off with the 5s? What if I said not this one, but that one? Not this one, but that one. Not this one, but this one. Every other. Every other. It ended in a 5 or a 0. So what I noticed is that with the multiples of 5, they either end, every other multiple ends in a 5 or a 0. Problem C. 8 adults and 4 children went on a boat ride. Adult tickets cost $9 each. Child tickets cost $6 each. How much did the boat ride cost? So I know that adults, there were 8 of them. Children, there were 4 children. All right. It says that an adult ticket costs $9 each. So for each adult, all 8 of them, it costs this one $9 and this one $9. Each of them cost $9. That looks like 8 groups. That costs $9 each. 8 times 9. 8 times 9, 9, 18, 27, 36. Remember, if you don't know, 8 groups with 9. Draw out your dots. 45, 54, 63, 72. The adults cost $72. 4 children cost $6 each. So each child costs $6. That looks like 4 children. It's $6 each. 4 times 6 is 6. 12, 18, 24. Again, if you don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and keep counting. The question said, how much did the boat ride cost? So now I need to add 72 and 24 together. 72 plus 24. 2 plus 4 is 6. 7 plus 2 is 9. $96 is what the adult and children ride costs. Miss Rayo has 9 bags of candy. Each bag has 30 pieces of candy. How many pieces of candy does Miss Rayo have? She has 9 bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 bags of candy. Each bag has 30 pieces of candy. So each of these bags that she has 30 pieces of candy. So how much candy does she have in all? This is 9 bags of 30 in each. 9 times 3 is 27. You add your 0. She has 270 pieces of candy. Fun fact of the day, guys. Miss Allen's favorite color is purple, even though it looks kind of blue on the screen, but it's actually purple. All right. If her favorite color is purple, write that down so you can get the correct answer. All right. I look forward to seeing you guys on Friday for our last activity and lesson of the week. Love you guys.